Hello everyone, Infrabrick here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the new AT-AT released for the Mandalorian Grogu. This set's going to be coming out August 1st, and whilst it might look kind of similar, it's actually really different. Not only is it quite a bit smaller, but also it's got a thing of grey on it. You know how the one from Rogue One had a bit of orange? Well, imagine that, but in that same area it was dark grey. I'm not sure how I feel about it. You know, I do kind of appreciate the sleekness of the UCS AT-AT. You know, I mean, like the normal, just light grey AT-AT. So I'm not sure how this contrast really works, but I guess it's a nice change. It adds some variance. Also, before we take a deeper look, I gotta say that the exposed technic on the legs just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what's going on. I think this might have also been there on the 2020 version, but it's not a good look. That being said, as you can see, the look is actually rather clean. I really like the way they've done it, and it's good, despite the dark grey. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, it's accurate, so blame George Lucas if you want. I don't know, but don't blame Lego. Is this supposed to be before or after the AT-AT was blown up? Because what's going on with the head? So starting off, let's take a look at the figures, and I think these are both exciting and also disappointing. We've got the Imperial guy, who doesn't really do much, but it's cool to see a ex-Imperial figure like that, you know. And then we have the new variations of Snowtroopers, Imperial Remnant AT, whatever they're called. They do look really nice. And then obviously we get Mando and Grogu's standard ones. I mean, this is going to be £140, by the way, $160, so don't forget that. But the figure selection is just kind of disappointing. I mean, I don't know what else they could have put in. Even though it is technically a downside, it's not as egregious as the MTT or like any dozen other Lego Star Wars sets, because it actually has like 50% more pieces, 1,453 instead of, I think the 2021 had 1,000 and something, like less than 1,100. So that is a nice thing to see. It's kind of like most downscaled sets. You're like, oh, they're downscaled, but they also tend to look better. I think the legs, especially of the AT-AT, really excelled. They're just a lot better than what we saw in 2020. It is hard to gauge how much smaller this is, but it is telling that you can literally fit a AT-AT with no legs. That was my favorite part of the movie. I'm not going to talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie here. That's for the second channel, which you should definitely go and follow. Got loads of good ideas, like book collection, go on a walk with friends. So, but the thing is, nobody watches them at the moment. So I just made a whole video about Andor and why it's saved my firstborn child that doesn't exist, and it's got like 4 views, which is just kind of depressing. But yeah, if you want to help me out, go sub and watch all the videos in it. But yeah, back onto the set. Now, as I said earlier with the head, it is a bit weird, like very weird. I mean, it kind of looks sort of squished in, but also like not. I don't even know what's going on. Maybe it's the sticker. It doesn't even. I don't even think it's smaller. It might even be bigger than the one from 2020. But it's just got such an odd look. From what I can see, this model looks fairly stable, which is good to see because, you know. Yeah, the interior also looks pretty nice, which is kind of surprising. I wasn't really expecting that. But yeah, I honestly, final verdict, I don't want to waste your time, guys. Just a quick little video. But I think if you want an AT-AT and you don't like buying used Lego for some reason, which is probably a bit weird actually, but yeah, go for it. It's not the worst purchasing decision ever. I can make a video on the worst purchasing decisions if you guys want, but that's one for the second channel. So yeah, I think it's a solid set. It might not even be smaller than the one from 2020. It's just at this point, you just got to go in assuming it's downscaled. Like if they make a UCS set, I'll just assume it's downscaled at this point. I don't know. It's just the way things go. But yeah, it's probably like the best Lego Star Wars set they've released all year. Is this thing really the same price as the Razor Crest? Like, are you being for real? That set's so awful, but this is good. Yeah, best play scale AT-AT probably. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to see them both in person, which I might never. You know, I mean, obviously the best AT-AT is the UCS.